Hey everyone, Agnach here. Welcome to another video. In today's video I'm bringing you a strategy I saw in Sirmu's channel and decided to give it a go in Legends myself. The army is 10 Dragon Riders, 10 minions, 5 Headhunters, 4 spells. You want 2 Rages, 3 Freezes, 1 Poison and 6 Skelly spells. And in the Blimp or the Slammer, bring a Dragon Rider and learns, or you can also have the alternative of bringing an Inferno Dragon and the rest learns. So I have a few replays from my Legend attacks, so let's go to the first one. So I've been using this army for the last week or so with Lord, and I must say, even though it is quite strong, it is very base dependent. I believe like it can sometimes turn really badly very quickly, but basically the idea of this army is you use the Skelly spells to tank for defenses, for heroes, for anything like that, so that your heroes can get more value on the entry. You send your king and queen, sometimes you can even send the royal champion as well, and you just want to get rid of heroes, you want to get rid of defenses, important defenses like the eagle, the scatters. In regards to heroes, if you can get rid of a royal champion or the queen, it's really good value, which is why here I send my royal champion on the right hand side to try get rid of that royal champion. Now, as you can see, the king and queen ended up getting rid of the southern compartment and the eagle, which is perfect. My royal champion with the Skellies ended up getting rid of the defending royal champion, and now I only have the queen to worry about. So what happens? I've got a lot of headhunters there that I can bring with my dragon riders and my warden. Under the warden ability, they can kill the queen, and that way I don't have any more heroes that target A. My blimp is gonna be flying all the way in. Dragon riders, they are like hogs, they only target defenses, so it's perfect for me. They don't care about trash, but that's why you bring the minions as well, just so that all of the trash that they're leaving behind, you want to put those minions back there. Don't do what I did here and wait for a million years before you put the minions down, because you're gonna time fail then. But if you just put your dragon riders in as they're flying in, you just put your minions from behind so that they get rid of the buildings. There shouldn't be any time fails. The dragon riders just fly through the base so quickly, and with 10 of them, they're so tanky that they can just destroy a base so easily. And yeah, as you can see, here's the first one. I do suggest bringing a blimp and bringing a slammer, because sometimes you might not get the tankle with the blimp, so you want to use the slammer. I've got a replay here where I use the heroes to get rid of the tankle, and I'll explain when we get there. But okay, here we've got the king, queen and my royal champion. They're all going in. I was late putting the Skellies. I should have put them first. That would have saved my king from a little bit of targeting from the defenses. The Skelly on the single Inferno as well was a bit late, so it ended up killing my royal champion, which is not good. I wanted my royal champion to get rid of that scatter shot. The dragon rider ends up getting rid of that single Inferno, which was good for myself. As you can see, I was very amateurish with my Skelly spells. You want the Skellies to tank. You don't want your heroes to start tanking and then putting your Skelly spells, so you have to do the Skelly spells first. Thankfully on this occasion I ended up getting the triple, but those were a few mistakes. You definitely want to put the Skelly spells first, tank, then you can send your heroes, and as they're moving around, just keep tanking the defenses until you run out of Skelly spells. Another thing, if you have singles, it's perfect for the Skelly spells. The single will stay tanked, and then that gives your dragons or your heroes a lot more time to get rid of that. The blimp didn't end up getting all the way to the tank hole. However, you have so many dragon riders that at least one of them is gonna get to the tank hole and get it down. And this is what I love about them. They're so tanky. They just go for defenses and they just get rid of it so quickly. And if you have a few bunched up, they get rid of the defenses so quickly. ADs are definitely a problem, so if you can get a couple of those with your heroes, that's really good. And as I said before, just the cleanup with the minions. Of course, if you want, if you're having a lot of time fails, maybe get rid of one of the dragon riders and bring a few more minions. It's an army that you can definitely change the troops around. Sometimes you don't even need 5 headhunters, depending on how many heroes you get. So this is one of those attacks where I'm bringing the king and queen to go for the tank hole, and I realized I didn't have a Slimer, so I had to use the blimp. So on this occasion, if I had had a Slimer, that would have been better. So now I've got my king, queen and royal champion going inside. I want them to go all the way in, so I'm funneling my king so that the yak breaks through the walls. He ends up going all the way inside. As you can see, I used most of my Skelly spells there for tanking that single inferno. Now put the poison for the super minions. The king is at the tank hole. I did end up freezing anyway, just for the multi inferno and to make sure that that tank hole goes down, since my queen is walking and my royal champion is already dead. So the queen is just gonna get rid of a few more defenses, and as you can see, I've already created a nice path. I've gotten rid of the tank hole so I can start my dragon riders. Obviously have a look where the sweepers are pointing. So I've got a sweeper pointing to the left, so I'm gonna be coming from 11 o'clock, coming all the way in, and I spread them out a little bit just so that each dragon rider is tagging a different defense. I don't want all 10 of them just targeting the one defense and then all the ADs just killing them as they're targeting a mortar, for example. So if you spread them out, they're gonna be targeting important defenses one by one. And over here I decided to send my blimp from the right hand side just to go for the eagle, put the rage there for my loons and my dragon riders. That ends up going down. I did put my minions at the top just to try to clear the buildings a little bit faster, and we still have some. Well, we've got what, 1 2 3 4 5 dragon riders, so 50% of the dragon riders that we started with. The black mine does end up killing the warden. We only had that 1 AD and a multi inferno really left with the archer tower. That goes down. Once the defenses go down, the dragon riders start targeting everything else. They can target the Skelly spells that are on the air, and that's perfect for us. That's another thing that I like about them targeting the defenses only, that even if Skelly spells come up, they don't start getting distracted like normal dragons. So that's what makes it really powerful attack. Over here we've got another one, so I'm putting the Skelly spells first just to tank that scattershot and that defending queen. I want my king to go up, but I ended up being a little bit too slow with my funneling. I definitely need to work on my funneling, but I do. Because of that, I send my royal champion, and I send well, I put the queen there. The royal champion is going to be able to go all the way up. I did send a couple of headhunters, but they end up getting killed very quickly. The queen is still being tanked by Lassie, and now I send another headhunter as the royal champion is killing the queen. That's gonna go down. Both of them almost kill each other. The royal champion almost got that scattershot, but it's on like 1 HP, so I'm gonna be able to use the dragon rider to just bring it down. I had to freeze that single inferno just to make sure it goes down. I don't have any more Skelly spells. There's this dragon rider to get rid of the scattershot, and then I sent the rest of my dragon riders in with the blimp from behind. This is when I started Legends League as well, so there's a few interesting CCs, like who puts full loons on their CCs, but that's alright. It's still showing what the attack can do, and mass dragon riders is actually very broken. If you end up getting good value with your Sui heroes, mass dragon riders is really strong. So as you can see, the blimp ended up going all the way to the tank hole. Tank hole goes down, and if the tank hole is down, it's perfect. The dragon riders can just fly around the poison. We just have that scattershot compartment left, and the AD as well, so we just have to get rid of that. But we still have 6 dragon riders still alive. One of them is almost killing the scattershot, one of them will, and then that Alchitara left, and now it's just clean up. So as I said, getting rid of the defenses is nice and easy. It's just the cleanup. So I did have quite a few town fells with this army. I didn't have an overwhelming amount of triples, but it's still a very strong strategy. And if you have the good base to go for it, definitely go for it. The 6 Skelly spells just to tank for your heroes, send the dragon riders, blame for the tank hole, and triples. If you liked the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.